Welcome back to It's New. We're all here from you. And what a snow day it was. Oh my God. You can see I've been shoveling a lot. You can check out the guns.
Wow.
Wow.
It goes away.
Hey,
You got a
can I buy a
permit for
ticket?
those?
To the
Yeah,
gun show?
but I credit these to Anthony Higmans and Adegbola because without him, I would not be able to eat all those. What do those people use to like make their muscles
Steroids?
bigger? Those supplements.
Steroids.
So I appreciate you sponsoring this show and helping me with my supplements and my routine of pumping iron all the time. But we do appreciate you. If you're looking for a legal marketing expert that knows his stuff and you want to have a billboard also, he's really good at billboards also, right? He does a lot of billboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
He's got
those
everything.
muscles, but they're in his brain. And his
Brain
whole
muscles.
team, they know local legal marketing better than anyone else out there. The only person I would choose if I was a lawyer and I was looking for digital marketing help,
Honestly. Honestly.
Wait, are
He's
you saying that
amazing.
Hickman is doing steroids in his brain?
It could be.
His brain came with steroids, but it only works on the legal vertical. He lives, eats, sleeps, breathes legal digital marketing. He's the go-to, adsquire.com.
Any event, thank you so much, Anthony, for sponsoring. And let's hit up with Morty. You ready for us?
Tag this. I have some issues with personal intelligence.
And I'll be covering when Google falls back to feature snippets. What do you got for us, Anu?
Always be testing. Google gives new features for experimentation.
And Greg.
And you will not want to exclude today's news in your PMax accounts.
All right. Morty, whenever you're ready.
I am ready. Google is testing product images with price labels in it. So you see the AI mode result, and it has, I don't know, it's shoes, and it has a tag with the price on it. So that's interesting. Was that spotted by not Brody Clark, Sachin Patel? Was either one of the two. I got it wrong. Next article. Google announced personal. Good pivot. Google announced personal. Yeah, whatever. Personal intelligence. What we're all talking about. Personal intelligence. This is for. I always forget the name of the plans. Google AI Pro and Ultra Pro subscribers in English in the US, and it's in AI mode. You have to be in labs, though, right? Yeah. No?
You have to opt in.
To opt into
And
labs.
if you don't see it, there's a way to actually trigger it if you are a pro user and AI Ultra user. Yeah. So this was announced like a week before in Gemini app. And now it's actually in Google search via AI mode, which is very, very exciting. I could tell by the way you read the news how excited you were.
I am very excited about it. SEOs are now talking about, LLM results are going to be totally personalized. This is going to LLM results are completely volatile, and you should look at LLM data as completely directional anyway. The queries here I found were like, would anybody have done anything differently? Like, but it's really easy. It's really streamlined. One of the examples they use, like, what time does, what restaurants are open after my flight lands?
Right.
Would anybody have done anything in terms of like from an SEO point of view or LLM visibility point of view?
Oh.
Would anybody have done anything else different? All you would have said was, my flight lands at 8 p.m. I'm staying at the Hilton Hotel. What restaurants are open?
Restaurants near the Hilton Hotel on Tuesday night at whatever.
Yeah,
right.
The results are going to be the same. It's easier now, but from a visibility point of view, what's the difference?
Right. I think the point is that, how are you going to know when somebody searches for, I'm landing after my flight, where's a good restaurant to eat next to my hotel? People are going to know what's going on with that.
A correlative metrics, like,
right.
They need to track other, but different.
Yeah. Cars. But it is cool. Like when I, parked my
cool.
car at the airport, I'll be like, where did I park my car? AI mode. And it will look through my photos and be like, well, you took a picture of this, location. And, it's not there anymore because we tapped into the cameras in the actual parking lot and we see that somebody stole your car. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be next level Big Brother awesome.
Super intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's not intelligent, Google will fall back to featured snippets. Google said sometimes when AI overviews don't generate, it will actually fall back to feature snippets. For Jean Patel, the VP of something at Google, I asked him, like, why is this, why is this showing something that looks like an AI? Remember we covered like months ago, like some things like look like AI overviews, but they're really featured snippets. And the featured snippets sometimes look like AI overviews. And he's like, you know what? You're right. This looks like a AI overview, but it's really not. And we should make the experience a little bit clearer. So they're going to go ahead and improve that. And it comes up for like queries that AI overviews won't generate. political and stuff like that sometimes. So it's if you ever see one of those feature snippets that kind of look AI overview-ish, that's why. It's because Google won't generate an AI overview and they're generating a feature snippet in its place. One other thing that made me think like, all right, so now feature snippets are just a fallback to AI overviews. It's like a secondary thing, and feature snippets are kind of going away, which is, I guess everybody knew that, but still, it's kind of like a statement from Google where it's actually officially kind of happening, which wasn't part of my headline, but maybe a new headline. Feature snippets are going away. Yada, yada, yada.
Snippets are gone.
Feature snippets, now secondary snippets.
Yeah, good for Discover, by the way, if you change the title to something like that.
All right, let's work on that. Because experimenting is very important, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, a good friend, web advertiser, Dario Zanoni, he spotted that Google has come out with a new beta, which is a campaign mix experiment, and with that, it means that we're expanding the lineup of ad experiments, and it's a new type of experimenting across campaigns and like your whole campaign mix, so you can test things like account structure, campaign consolidation, cross-campaign budget optimization, even. So yeah, a very kind of way of doing it. Then you can review reporting metrics in an experiments summary page where you can view things like cost per conversion, average CPM conversion rate, and things like that. So yeah, maybe a good way of attributing what kind of campaign types are working best for your clients. So I think that could be a cool new feature.
Yeah,
this is huge. Marketing Clock, our show just came out today. We recorded last week.
Show?
What'd you say?
What show?
Marketing O'Clock.
Subscribe, like, yes.
Subscribe, like. I went on about 5-minute rampage against PMax as to why it is a flawed campaign type. And like this just came out over the weekend and addresses all the concerns that I just was talking about 3 days ago.
For sure. Yeah. And you can see like Google's more and more into getting experiments. So it's pretty interesting. There's constantly new features coming out the past 6 months or so around experiments with Google Ads. So very interesting. Yeah. And then something else that's new, but kind of not new, but is new.
Yes. So if you are running PMax campaigns, Kelly Kessler on our team spotted in a majority of accounts that there is now a way to actually exclude an audience. This is not an audience signal that that PMax typically uses to target, which can start somewhere and then kind of go on its own path. We had seen like a preview for this a while ago. I think it was like, it must have been like October or November of 2025. But this is kind of buried right now. It's in your settings, and then you have to go to your data exclusions. And typically audiences aren't featured under data exclusion. So it's, I'd say, a little bit hidden there. But when you click on that and you open it up, you can go right into your remarketing lists and you can pull any of your lists. And then from there, you'll be able to exclude any of those people. You've already been able to do trying to target like more new customers over, existing customers, but this will be a way that you can actually put an audience into PMax for the first time, that you can like completely negate it. And it seems like it's rolling out in the majority of our accounts. So if you are running PMax, you want to exclude, I don't know, past purchasers or a certain audience mix that you have, you can hop in there, data exclusions, and then go find your remarketing lists there.
Very cool. Well, very good. Thank you, everybody. We're back with more It's New. Thanks again to Anthony Higman from AdSquire for sponsoring. Thank you so much.
Hey, just new things every day.